Never before.
Better let them loose. They're right behind me.
Almost there.
This is
I can't hold them.
the best bit. The actual live show is shit. Rubbish. Would be amazing.
I'd own it. Hi, welcome to the ever professional Rasta and Ash.
We weren't just talking about something non-X-Wing related.
Not at all. Welcome back. This is episode 8. This is the last Rasta and Ash. No, I mean the Last Jedi. No, it's just episode 8.
If it's episode 8, this is obviously the rubbish one in the series.
No, this is episode 8, so it's going to start well. There's going to be some questionable moments. Then there's going to be some more good stuff. Then there's going to be a few more questionable moments, quite a large section of questionable moment. Then it's going to end on a high and a bit of a low. That's basically what's happening in episode 8.
I think we could probably condense it down to 30 minutes. It was like
maybe 40 minutes.
8. Yeah.
So sorry, we have been like completely and utterly unregular over the past 6 weeks or so.
Shocking.
You know, I had Worlds, we've had Euros, we've also had Leicester Comic Con that we did as Weekend Warlords, which just took up so much time because like we moved the whole store to Comic Con. I decided, my wife was like, I'm going to do cosplay. So instead of just like, let's just put
it was awesome.
I had to fully body paint her. So I had to learn a new thing. Don't get me wrong, as an artist, having a new canvas and a new medium and something you've never done is really, really exciting. And I did go whole hogged and I built props and I body painted, and you've seen the pictures on my page. But that has meant we haven't been every 2 weeks here. And we've got you regulars that we don't like to let down. So
and last week was mainly my fault as well. I mean, we were really set up, ready to go, but
Ash was really ill.
I've had real bad toothache.
Have you had them out?
No, on Friday they're pulling a tooth out.
So did you go Monday?
I went Monday, yeah.
And they just saw it.
And they
were like,
just
it's
went,
such a big job. We need to get in like industrial machinery.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
Yeah.
So ouch.
Next week, Ash is going to be rocking full gold teeth and a big clock.
I'm going straight up
Totally.
Public Enemy.
We're going West Side Compton.
Gangsters. Yeah.
Apparently, that's
The
relevant
symbol.
in the 80s.
Yeah, well, where we're from, so it's all good.
So,
What do you want?
What have we got on this show?
I'm going to tell you what we've got on this show. This week, we're going to give away 10 sets of promos.
We are properly like Richard and Judy now.
Yeah, I
do you know
think
that?
so, yeah.
Where I'm like going to what we got, and you're like doing.
I know exactly what
And
we've
we're
got.
not even being
We're on
led.
the ball.
I
Yeah, we're
wanna-
not being led.
when are we
Director's not
getting
even paying attention. Look, just pressing buttons on the screen.
I want an auto cue. When he does occasionally put writing up on the screen. It's
Yeah,
very
but the problem is that distracts me.
I've just distracted the subject again.
You
haven't
have
I?
a little
I'm sorry. I will shut up.
Do you want to know what we're about today? Today, we've got competition.
Yep.
So, 10 sets of promos from Worlds that you brought back, because I weren't there.
You were there in spirit.
Yeah, I was there in spirit. We've also added a few more promos that we've got lying around. They've gone into the bundles, so they're really nice. We'll do them.
We have got another wicked competition.
A really
Wicked
special
competition.
one.
It's 2 people are going to win on this one.
Yep.
With 2 bloody amazing prizes. Like,
The best
properly
ones,
good.
The best ones we've given
so far.
By far.
So
By
far.
far. Yeah.
We got a bit of a plea to do to you
yeah,
about something we need you as the UK community to come together and help us with. And this is not for us. This is for a member of the wider X-Wing community.
The world community.
The world community, because we're all one big family, right?
Yep,
One love.
100%.
You know how it goes. So we're going to do that. We're going to talk about Euros.
Yeah, that was a good day.
Yeah.
Good 3 days for us.
I'm so tired. And we're also going to talk about the future for Rasta and Ash. Part of it's to do with the Patreon on my painting page, which is all one big circle of life.
Yes.
But we're going to explain what we plan to do over the next year to 18 months. We've got so many ideas and so much content we want to bring you that I'm pretty positive you're going to love what you're going to hear when we talk to you about
100%.
it.
Yeah, we've got a lot of stuff in planning that we're going to bring to you. Loads of new content, like lots and lots of stuff. Very X-Wing related, with the birth of 2.0 coming and all the excitement that's coming with it.
And and next week as well. Next week, you're getting a whole different fortnight.
Fortnight.
You know what I mean? Next episode. Sorry. Next episode, I'll tell you what we're going to do later, but it's going to be wicked. We're changing location and we're going to change format. God willing on the weather.
Yeah.
We're going to be like roving reporters. Watch, or peeping toms. It depends whether the people in the house know we're there or not.
We'll see.
We'll see. Anyway, let's start. Why don't we start by doling out these 10 prizes?
Cool.
Shake it up. Then we can do Euros.
And then we can talk about Euros, which is really
And then we
important
can-
because I had a really good time.
It's such a good time.
I had a really good time.
Yeah, overhead, John. Overhead. Oh, we've said his name.
Yeah, director. It's not
Tell
John.
anyone his name's John.
Yeah.
We're not allowed. I'm in trouble.
Right,
now.
so
It's my first discipline.
I know, yeah, you're gonna.
always
Yeah,
getting
well,
them.
I'm in trouble, you know. I see him 5 7 days a week, so I'm
Look
always in
at
trouble.
these amazing sets of giveaways, right? So, thank you to OCX, the crates, Des Moines X-Wing. There's all sorts of amazing people and group that I met, and other
there's
guys that
so
come
many
with me to
people give us
Worlds.
stuff.
I've forgotten all your names. I've forgotten who you are. You'll know who you are that gave me stuff to give away. Thank you very much.
We've put these lovely Miranda cards that I had. We had a stack of these, didn't we? So
stay on
one of
target.
them's gone in there. We've got this amazing Expos from Dalton, which I found a few lying around from.
We've just kept adding stuff.
Is it?
Hello,
Right.
Mr. Dalton. There's your claim to fame. And thank you very much for doing the masks for Lucy. Unfortunately, they arrived on Monday. It's not a problem, though. I
We'll
did
use them
like
again.
leave it till the last minute.
Yeah.
Big up to Protec and to Lee because he's a backbone of the community. Always
Certainly
support.
is.
Always support the Dalton.
Yep.
Big heart. Love
Okay,
him.
so-
Right, so
Pull them.
10 and 10. So here comes the Yoda head. Yoda head. Have we got both pictures up?
Yeah,
Like
look.
on the live stream.
Yeah.
Is that what? That's amazing to me.
So clever.
Do you know I ordered dinner in Weatherspoons on my phone yesterday? It took me 20 minutes. My daughter just ridiculed me. Going, I could have gone to the bar like 5 times. You're so rubbish at technology, Dad.
I've been able to order things on my phone for ages, Josh.
Do you remember? Honestly, the other day I was trying to do something on my phone and it wouldn't like flip, so I was banging it. Right?
It was.
And John was going, "That is not how technology works." I'm proper rubbish at it. So anyway, Yoda's head. We'll pull one each. You pull one.
Cool.
First person to win.
First person to win is.
Shut up. It's not a fix. Dalton. For God's sake.
Well done, Lee.
You're going to get us a bad reputation.
Do you know what, Dalton? You're getting
Drunk
Vader.
Vader. And I was literally going to do it like that.
Yeah. So Dalton's first.
That
Well
was
done.
meant to be. You were meant to get Drunk Vader, dude.
Yeah,
right,
yeah.
so I'll pull one. So who we got here? Cloud City Radio. Oh my God. Right, okay, people. Just because these people are some of my favourite people in the world, this is not a fix. Alibo, congratulations, mate.
I can't
Next
believe
one.
that, dude.
Who's
No,
it? It's
no,
going to
no,
be
no.
like Simeon.
Warlord Yamada.
Who's Warlord Yamada?
I don't know, but they've won.
Oh, you sir! Insult my family!
You win.
You are a big insulter. You enter competition and win it all. Don't leave nothing for future generation. Is that all right?
Yeah.
If I'm like,
Nah.
that was all meant in the best possible taste. Yeah. Eric Zhang. I know
Nice.
an Eric Z. You might be related.
Hey.
First names.
Doddy.
Who?
Doddy.
James Dodd.
Yep.
Yay!
Well done.
Awesome. I like him. He's really cuddly.
He is.
I don't
Top
like
man.
him as much as Alex Burt. Alex Burt's my favourite. Honestly, if I could like adopt someone, I'd adopt Alex Burt.
Really?
Yeah, I think he's one of the best people in the
Got a
X-Men.
good smile.
He's such a happy boy.
Yeah.
That don't look right. Congrats, Evil Genius.
Yeah, and then underneath is where it says order. Look. Yeah.
Yeah, no, but who's Evil? Congrats, Evil Genius.
That's congrats. Oh no, that's
Oh.
what he's saying.
Oh, I can't even read
Look,
technology.
so the guy is-
It's Flash over 13.
Yeah, well,
I was
don't
going to
Flash
go
over 13.
Simeon entered this competition because he was definitely at Worlds, if I remember rightly.
He was there, and yeah, so therefore he was not allowed to enter.
Yeah, he was not allowed
That
to
was
enter.
part of the stipulation of this competition. If
And
you
I mean,
remember.
after Lee and Lee won,
Yeah.
having Simeon win,
Would
we're
just
getting
be
taken off
nuts.
the air.
Yeah. Next up, Jamie Bradley. Well done.
Well done, mate.
Top man.
Top guy.
Yeah.
Really, really nice guy. You guys haven't met Jamie yet.
But you will.
You will do. He's going to be one of our newest recruits to the Warlords. Got a big
100%.
heart, nice.
Yeah, we like him. He fits with us.
The Underdog 1984.
Congratulations.
that
I
might
don't know.
be-
It's popped up before.
love these pseudonyms.
Not that one because
I
he
like
didn't
the
answer
idea
the
of having
question.
a pseudonym. I might have to adopt that.
You should have one. Yeah.
Warlord Yamada is actually watching.
Oh,
Hello,
very
Warlord
good.
Yamada.
His name is Omar Ibrahim.
Oh,
done.
Omar. And where are you from, Warlord Yamada? No, it's really nice to know where we're being watched from.
The director can fill us in.
The director will fill us
Next
in.
up, The Riddler 2006.
Awesome. And the last, I'm going to have a really
Dig in. I guarantee it's going to be someone we know.
There we go.
There's a lot in here.
There's
though.
a lot in there.
A lot in there.
Loads in there. Robert Levy. Well
Very
done,
good.
mate.
Well done.
So, U10, we got all your stuff. If you could drop us some contact information, who should they drop it to?
Comment on this
episode?
video. Yeah. Comment on this video. Send us a message. You can send
I
messages
believe
to us.
you can send messages through YouTube.
Yes.
And if you do that, you will obviously have their username.
Exactly that. Or why not contact us on the Facebook page? You know, we're
Weekend
live on
Warlords
that all the
Facebook
time.
page, Weekend Warlords X-Wing page. Any way you can contact us, please. You lucky 10 viewers. Obviously, Dalton, Lebo, we know who you are.
Yeah, you'll be all right. J-Mate, we'll see you in the store on
We're going to
Tuesday
put
night.
yours
Oh,
first
Saturday.
class in the bin. So, yeah. But everyone else, James Dodd, I
Yep.
might be seeing one of your clan in the coming few days.
Yep.
I shall pass them to one of your clan members to hand them over to you, big
We've
boy.
also, big news, we've got tournaments this weekend.
Oh, yeah, two.
Oh,
double.
man.
It's a double bubble.
The Warlords are back this weekend.
It's been put back a week because we had a Comic-Con. That very, very rarely happens. Warlords is normally second weekend of the month.
Yep.
But yeah, we've got the double header coming. Very exciting.
Very
I reckon we
exciting.
are going to see a huge amount of Jankwing. Please bring Jankwing.
Yeah,
Listen,
so I've put, this is a plea that I'm putting out,
Yeah.
and I have put out online. Some of you may have seen if you see us chatting online quite a bit. This is the end of 1.0, right?
Yeah, man.
This is the end. So, let's jank it up. Let's
let's
send
party.
it out with a bang.
Yeah.
Let's party. Let's put some jank
you know
on the board.
those 200 ships you got on a shelf that you only fly 4 of them or 3
Get
of
'em
them.
on.
Sorry, Miranda, Ezra, Lorik. You know, or Ghost Fen. Leave them at home, right? Or use them in a different format. Bring bloody Asegi with a rubbish couple of, or just put one of them jank lists together. You're like, I really want it to fly this.
10 points for getting Princess Leia in.
There
For
you go.
starters.
There you go.
Get Leia in.
There you go. It's just kudos, man. Have some fun with the end of
Fluff.
1.0.
Build some fluff lists.
1.0's been like amazing. I've had an amazing time. Use these last couple of months. I'm not saying do this at nationals. Do what you want at the big
Oh,
events.
yeah.
But you come into these store champs. Come, rejoice in the great community we got and all the friends you've made in your time at 1.0. Because that's what's really been the overwhelming thing for all of us involved with X-Wing at Warlords, and certainly the people I've met and considered brothers or friends. So rejoice in
I
it.
think,
Get
if
your wedge
anything,
out.
yeah, get your wedge out.
Your U-wings out. Get your G1A Starfighters out. John's smiling because it's the only ship he owns.
Multiples
Yeah, bust out your Sykes, bust out your quad jumpers, get some janky little fluffy lists on the table. Yeah. 5 Z95s and Tyranny blowing them up. I was listening to a guy that took it to Worlds for fun.
What about them?
Awesome.
What about them cards that you ain't never used?
Yeah,
get
yeah.
them out.
Like look at elusiveness. How am I going to
yeah.
put that on a ship?
Yeah.
Someone, Mr. Ian Kenobi, actually brought that in a list, and it was really good.
Yeah.
And everyone was like, "You always know when you got a jank list when your opponent comes around to the table and goes, what does that do?"
Yeah.
Right?
What's
Especially
that
when
card?
it's like that guy like me with all the swag, and I've been playing forever, and I'm like, what? How does that work? Yeah. So do that. Bust that stuff out. Guidance, chip on everything.
I want you all to channel your inner Arthon and your inner Bamford
Yeah.
and just jank it.
Don't run harpoons. Run the crap missiles.
Yeah.
They might be good for a game.
You'll have some points left
That's
over
all
as
our
well.
plea is get out there, enjoy the end of 1.0, celebrate it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Remember what it's done for us. Like we just spent this last how many years playing 1.0, and it's been amazing. Let's celebrate.
Yeah, remember, guys, in your
Small one, big.
remember in your local communities, you guys really create it. So if you guys want to turn up at your little store kit over the next couple of months with with horrible meta, take all the fun out of your opponent's day list. It's you that's doing that to your community. If you want to turn up over the next couple of months with something that's still relatively competitive, but it's got a little bit of flavour, and you're like, I've just wanted to do this.
Do you know what I've been loving?
And show maybe some of the newer guys that are in it going, this is the coolest community.
Raging Chewy.
Yeah, Raging Chewy. That's such a cool little...
Such a cool list, man. It's so much fun. Yeah, I played that last night. Had a time of my life. First time put Ray away for a little bit.
Yeah.
Raging Chewy, great time.
Right.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's our little rant over. So, yeah, we do that, don't we? It sounds so self-righteous sometimes.
Well.
But anyway, yeah, and then you all do that and I'll bring Ghost Fed.
Well, there's chicken.
You know I wouldn't. Never. You'd cut my hair off before I run that list. It takes a very small soul to run that. It hurts people. Anyway, so, should we talk about Euros?
Let's talk about Euros.
Let's talk about Euros. So,
let's talk about what goes into going. So for those of you that have never been to Euros, Nationals and all the tournaments that we've been talking about lately.
Again, this year we were lucky enough to have it in the UK. It was held at the same venue as the inaugural European Championships. For those of you that didn't go first year and don't know where it is, it's at the Birmingham, the NEC.
It's at the NEC.
Which is a great venue.
Hall 2.
Yeah, we're quite privileged because we're in the Midlands, so getting to Birmingham's not really a big deal for us.
No,
we can travel back and forward. But it is a great place for transportation links, airports, hotels on site, restaurants on site, loads of parking that's relatively cheap. It is, isn't it?
Oh,
Come
man,
on, a whole day's parking for £6 is not a lot of money.
Oh no, it's wicked.
Right?
It was absolutely
it's really
amazing.
good.
Yeah.
Food can be a little bit expensive, but those of you that are intelligent will take a bit of pack up, and you maybe have a bit of something to eat, but not kill yourself. As the X-Wing community is famous for, we all tend to eat together afterwards. There's Nando's, there's
a
pizzas.
Nando's.
Oh, Nando's is life. You know how much I love my
Oh, I
Nando's.
know. Dude, Sunset Burgers.
Sunset Burgers for life. Great venue again.
Awesome. Absolutely love it.
But this year was a slightly different format.
Yeah, well, so we had 3 days. So we had 2 day ones, the Friday and the Saturday.
So it was double flights.
Yes.
Rather than last year was 2 days, but there was like, you play this many one day, and if you win, you qualify for day 2. Although that changed slightly because they had technical issues where everyone made day 2. This was 2 separate 250-man flights.
Was it? Yeah, something like that.
I
Yeah,
don't
it
think
was.
they had
but
complete
that was the
attendance.
plan.
I think they just missed kind of out on, because we had the 500-man system open. There wasn't quite that many people, although that was a 1 day, 2 day thing. This was 2 flights, organised, was perfect.
Oh man, next level,
OP
usual.
team.
Yeah. And not just that, judge team, legendary.
Yeah, I mean,
wicked.
there was a bit of a hold up on both days, but that was nothing to do with the OP team. So anyone that got a bit upset about it, because I've seen a few comments going, oh, it was such a delay, we were told to get there and we didn't start playing. That wasn't nothing to do with the OP team. That was to do with the actual venues, ticketing staff, that just made everything super complicated.
Yeah, I mean,
so
for me and you, we played on the Friday.
yeah, we were in the day 1, so to speak.
We were day 1, yeah. So the initial, we were Element Games on the regional, and we got the tickets went up live, and we were like, we should play on the Friday, chill out on the Saturday, and then we ain't got to get up. It was so stupid, wasn't it?
So pretty much,
was like, right, let's chill out, and then we'll go.
98% of the team played day 1.
Yeah.
Plus some of the best players in
Without
the world.
that, everyone seemed to think that the best idea was to play Friday, chill out Saturday, because that room was mental.
Redonkulously, like full of some of the best players.
Players,
proper names.
Yeah.
And they'd come from all over the world. There was Americans, Canadians, as well as all of the Europeans from every country. There was every country. Austrians, Germans, Swedish, Norway,
what
France,
I
Italy,
found really good, like for me as well, is so some of the names, like the real top names, like the real, the high end, what we expect that always do well, which have crushed regional season and done really well at Opens. Didn't make day 2.
Nope, I didn't make day 2. No, shock horror.
You was really unlucky.
We'll get to that later.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was a shake-up of what we've seen. Unfortunately, it was a lot of the same when it comes to the top performing lists.
Yes.
And this is why I'm rejoicing about 2.0.
Yeah, because we're going to freshen it all up.
We're going to freshen it up. It's very boring when it's just free ship rebel, pal paces, a rack quick draw, and like Ghost Fen, one or two other lists kind of making it up there, but there was a lot of that stuff, and it felt like overwhelming how much of that stuff there was. And I certainly can see where 1.0 has become quite stagnant, much more than I can say I've ever seen it at any meta.
I can tell you now, for me, the problem is, right, so we're a little bit broken, right?
Yeah,
you know,
definitely.
when we know that list's in there, well, them lists are in there, and it is a little bit broken. And it's like, well, why fix it? 2.0's there.
Yeah. And look, so we've got that good announcement. So look, times are going to change. Times are going to change. So
what was the format on day one? How many games do you have to play?
So 6 rounds on both flights, and you needed, was it 6? Was it 7? No, it wasn't. It was 7
Got to
rounds.
win 5.
You needed to win 5 out of your 7 to make day 2. And if you won 5, you were in, so to speak, the pre-cut. If you were one of the lucky few that went a couple of the 6 and 1s, may have had a first round bye on day 1.
I believe so.
So this was to establish a true top 64, which was kind of nice. So because it was top 32, top 32.
Yes.
Was it top 32? It's top 32 definitely, because I can count my games back.
Yep.
It was, which is just not big enough. Right?
No.
It needed to be a bigger cut. It was unfair. So it was great to see this bigger size cut happening.
It needed to be. There were so many people
It
there.
needed to be, absolutely. These formats are now leading towards where MOV is much less important.
Yeah, it's
Game
wins.
wins
It's
are
wins.
really important, because none of the 4 and 3s could make it anyway.
No,
if you
no,
won
no.
5 and 2, regardless
Yeah.
of MOV, you
You
were in
got
that
into
day
the next
2,
part, yeah.
and then had a chance to fight into that top 60, that true top 64. So that was really nice. I appreciate that, especially when we've got these 500-man tournaments.
Yeah. It's the only way to make it
Well,
work.
it's top 10%,
Yeah.
top 62, basically.
Yeah.
Which is not a lot.
No.
Right, which is about right. You should at least give those guys their rights to go and battle.
Yes.
At that point.
Yeah.
So certainly my first day, let's talk about some games and that. I had great games. All my opponents were awesome. The whole One Love mantra was spread across the table with all my opponents.
What did you fly?
I went and was my little snowflake after my mistake at Worlds and took Dash Poe. Yeah, my snowflake list with my badly built Poe and badly built Dash.
You just won't learn.
Nope, won't learn. So here's me on my little soapbox. I played 7 of the best games of X-Wing I've ever played. I pretty much made 0 mistakes, and I'm the first person to say when I messed up. Like when I messed at World, I know when I gave my games away. I pretty much didn't at Euros. I played some awesome games. I was just, and this is not lying, there certainly was one of the games, the last game I played that kept me out of the cut. There was a big crowd watching. I was one of the last people to watch. And they'll all testify to how bad my dice were when I had this guy bent over the table. It was mine.
When you've got a HLC shot and
That
someone
just
in a corner,
continues to blank on a 3 health Miranda tokenless.
It's hard.
And I've got all the mods in the world. It's hard to lose games like that. And certainly the other 2 games I lost were due to either the worst time set of crit combos, or again, just like, that's just not, why are my dice doing this? Everything's right, and my dice are just going, no. So Phil GC's talked about it in his blog, where it's almost kind of a bad show to blame your dice. But I am like an experienced player now, guys. You've all seen me out on the circuit. You know that it's not just luck. I do kind of know what I'm doing, and I definitely had some
got
bad
some
moments.
tactics.
I had a game that I won that I had some good dice. You know, I played Scott Reed, and he had me on the ropes without a doubt, and I managed to pull it back with like a nearly dead dash against the full health Ray.
I've seen you make some amazing
And
Poe
I
rolls
made-
in your time.
Yeah, I made
yeah.
some amazing moves in that game, but I also was backed up by incredibly fiery hot dice in that game. So maybe my variances were spread not evenly in any one game. They were like really hot in 4,
You spiked.
but then really bad in 3 sort of thing. So dice were a contributing factor. And I'm not going to lie, right? So I love to play the games, and I'll give good game whether I win or lose. But I was truly heartbroken at the end of round 7, losing the game the way I did and not making it to day 2. So,
Friday hurt you a little bit.
and I've never been hurt like I got. And this is me laying myself out on.
He wasn't
like,
bitter and angry.
no, but
he
this
was
is
upset.
This is me being completely honest and opening myself up to ridicule or you internet trolls, I'm sure not a lot of you actually watch this, but if there are any out there, this is your opportunity. I was upset. I wasn't salty. I was never been salty with my opponent, but I was upset that I never had the chance to defend what was my title, right? I was very, very proud of that title, and even more so because it led to Simeon winning Worlds. So it had this real meaning for me, and I just wanted one game a day two to go, well, I tried.
Yeah.
Right? And I did try, and I took Dash Po, and I know I gave great game. I don't think any of my opponents will say I didn't.
Well, I mean,
Everyone
that last
left with
game,
presence and a smile.
like I say, I was watching the last game, and when you did have him cornered, had Miranda cornered, tokenless, and you were modded up
was the
with
kill shot.
HLC.
Should've just
I was
died.
like, I walked away from the table and said, George has won this. And then,
just didn't happen.
it just didn't happen.
So I was gutted. However, I had a great day. And once, you've got to remember, this is a long day, right? So by the end of round 7, it's late into the evening. We've been up since like 5 o'clock in the morning.
5 a.m. start.
You're walking back and forward like an idiot. I wore flip-flops all day long.
That was
because I just wanted to like support my boy. It doesn't work when you're 42.
No,
and
man.
you've got like leg and back injuries. My sciatica went mental. I was tired. Next day, come back, fresh day. It's all good. I'm there to support everyone else playing. I'm the water boy.
Well, for us, so yeah, like we both played day one,
Yeah.
right? I didn't make it through neither. I absolutely tanked. I shouldn't have took Ray Low. I'd stopped playing it for a month before. Tried 4 different lists. Then on the morning without even having a game.
low rigs like ball and chain?
Yeah, totally. Yeah. Just slowed it down. So I
found
tanked
it
all my
was.
games pretty much. I won a couple. I had the best time. Everyone I played was an absolute legend. All the games were awesome. Like so much fun. I got to play Mark Ryder again from the Wookiees. I love that guy, you know what I mean? I've played him a couple of times now. It's just a legend. I got to play Gunde.
I actually played loads of... I'm actually trying to think, did I play anyone I've ever played
No, you've
before?
got all loads of newies.
I think everyone I played was someone I've never had a game with. And that is the greatest thing for me at a tournament. To have that where you meet these new people, where you have no idea how someone flies.
And I think that
It was just epic.
Yeah, we're very lucky. We got to meet so many people. They come and introduce themselves to us, and we got to meet so many people and people that watch
Of
this.
course, everyone was buzzing because Sim was there.
Yeah, it was
so
just-
it was amazing to feed off.
And we had so many warlords there on Friday. We were like proper bouncing, weren't we?
yeah.
So then the Saturday comes around. We're not made day 2, but like you say, we're going with Water Boys.
Yeah.
We're going to go and stick with the guys.
Yeah,
we're going
man.
to play
Have an
some
awesome
games.
day. See a bit of the Expo too.
So
That was our time to see a bit of
Exactly.
the Expo.
But it was still, we got home at midnight, we got up at 5, we went again and did the whole day. Now, the idea behind the Saturday, of us playing the Friday and the Saturday, was we can chill out and get there late.
But what happened was Timo Rabbi, right? Yeah, bloody Germans.
Yep.
Right, and I like all
Spanner
the Germans.
in the
It's-
works.
It's just that one.
Yeah.
He's so big, he thinks he can just do what he wants.
Turns out he can.
Anyway, so Timo Rab has found out we're all flying Fridays, and the cheeky sods changed to Saturday. And God, no, I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
So that meant we all had to get up and be there at stupid o'clock because I was driving.
Yeah.
So yeah, the
it
rest
was
plan
just, yeah,
went out the window.
Out the window. We ended up doing like another 12-hour day. So that was just absolutely,
rest.
oh mate, it absolutely killed us.
18-hour day.
Yeah.
And driving back and forward twice. It's
Yeah.
90-mile round trip to my house from the venue, and then you like had to get to Kev's.
And then I had to get to Kev's.
Yeah. So it's a fair old trek back and forward.
And then, of
plus the
course,
hours.
we did exactly the same on the Sunday for day 2. For those, we were there from the start because of hyperspace and whatever else. So it was 3 hardcore days.
Yeah, really, really hardcore days. Sunday, my wife came and my daughter came. And
First time they've ever experienced
First time
a
they've
big
ever experienced a
tournament.
big event like that. And I want to thank you lot. Right? So this is a testament to how good our community is. My wife has zero interest in X-Wing or games. Some of you might have met Scarlett if you've ever been to Warlords. She's my youngest daughter and she's amazing. She came dressed as Darth Vader. She's just incredible little character. So she was going to naturally fit in anyway. But from Lucy's perspective, so we sometimes hear about that our community is maybe not inclusive and maybe we're like a bit this, that and the other. Certain people have said certain
Raucous,
things.
I've heard the word
Well,
used.
you lot managed to make a non-gamer, someone that has zero interest in any of the things we're interested in, feel so welcomed and have such a good time. She followed that up by going cosplay dressed up to a Comic-Con.
Yep.
And she will be coming to nationals and the rest of our big events in this country because of how nice an atmosphere you guys nurture.
Exactly.
Right?
Yeah.
And you should take props from that and big yourself up because that's just testament to how good this community is, that a non-gamer, a female non-gamer, came in and just had an awesome time.
She loved it.
Yeah, she
loved it. Yeah, and for those of you there that met and Scarlett as well, I
Yeah,
mean,
you
she's
can't
just
miss
amazing.
Scarlett,
She's
no,
just
no,
amazing. She took on the judging role, didn't she?
Yeah, she actually asked the judges for a shirt when I want to judge.
Yeah,
And
I want to be a
and
judge
I'm
today.
pretty sure she went over to a table and pointed at someone and went, "I'm judging you!" Right?
She's just amazing.
She obviously didn't come out of my loins. Nothing to do with me.
Nothing phases her.
Nothing
whatsoever.
phases her. You will meet Scarlett. Scarlett's awesome.
Oh,
and
she'll be with us.
I've promised to teach Scarlett and my other daughter Mia X-Wing for 2.0. So there used to be a double Delapina threat.
You're going to get
Expect
quadded.
You're going to get quad Delapina at some point, and 2 of them will be girls. So it's going to happen. It's going to. I can't wait to do Team Epic. I
Good,
hope they do
yeah, four-player
Epic.
team
It'd be
epic.
amazing.
Another good thing about Euros for us as Warlords,
yeah.
we got Jess was playing in for us for the Warlords,
yeah.
first time as in a Warlords shirt,
So
and we got Matt.
yes, right, yes. Oh, okay.
So
a
important.
bit of a rewind. So
Day 1, Friday.
day 1 Friday. There's a guy called Matt Hill. Hi Rev. You might be watching. You might be busy. You might watch this later.
Yep.
His name's Matt Hill.
In
And
fact, he's the underdog 1984.
Oh, there we go.
you ain't no underdog. mate.
Yeah, man, damn right.
Right, so there's this guy called Matt Hill, and if memory serves me correctly,
Posted on the UK.
before the System Open, our 500-man System Open, this was a guy that posted up about suffering from a little bit of social anxiety and dealing with walking into a room with 500 people can be quite daunting. So we have a lot of guys in the team, and we all suffer from various little bits and bobs, and what we do as a team as the Warlords is we like to support each other and make it easier for anyone that has any issues.
I think, the whole for us, the team is not about doing well at all. That's comes
about
second.
love
It's
and
about love
brotherhood and
and
family.
yeah, and just being a community.
Yeah,
Like we love
community.
We love going and spending these weekends
With these
together
amazing
and these people. Yeah.
So Matt put this great post up about it and how he deals with it. And I replied on this post at System Open saying, Matt, come and see me. Because we've been friends on Facebook for ages, but we've never actually met until System Open. And I said, Matt, please come meet me. I'm just George. I'm just a bloke.
Yeah,
Just because I've won something or had
just 'cause
done
you
this
see me
or
on
whatever.
yeah.
We're all the same. We're all cut from the same cloth. Come meet me. And he did. And we struck up a friendship at System Open. Loveliest guy you hope to meet.
Oh,
So
rare.
first day at Euros, Matt's there. Awesome. This is my mate Matt. Going to go and say hello to Matt. And I'm like, Matt, who are you with today? I'm on my own. Well, that's not happening.
We're not having that.
No, you're going to come to Warlord's Corner. And so no one take offence at this. We call it Cripple Corner. And that is coined by the guy in the wheelchair. We didn't make that up. What we do is Steve gets his own table. He's got really bad problems with his back.
Yep.
And he's in a wheelchair. And so his opponents come to him. And we, as Warlords, we congregate round Steve. We'll leave our bags there. It's normally somewhere noticeable. And we'll call it Cripple Corner. And anyone that needs like a way station, somewhere to go and feel like I'm not on my own, you come to Warlord's Corner. And we will make you feel part of it. So I was like, Matt, this is Cripple Corner. This is where you're going to spend your day with. You're one of us now for the day. And yeah, I was overwhelmed by this guy and how he is anyway. And on the spur of the moment, John, our director, made Sim this amazing t-shirt, which has like a skull, Sim's top knot on it, and on the back, #BarefootMatter. So Sim had his Worlds t-shirt on, took it off and put this t-shirt on. So I've got this small Weekend Warlords team shirt. And if any of you know, right, these are things you can't buy, right? To have a Weekend Warlords, you have to have been gifted that.
That's right.
There's no way of applying. It's an invite-only thing. So I gave Matt this t-shirt. And we gave Matt the t-shirt for the day before we told him anything. And he played in the heart of a warlord. He had a great day. He kept going, oh, this T-shirt's lucky. He went 5 and 2, made the cut.
Smashed it.
Right,
Yeah.
Smashed it.
With Ray Lowe.
Yeah, with Sim's name on his sleeve, and was telling everyone, oh yeah, I've lost a bit of weight. And, you know, World took it out of me. Yeah, I am the world champ. All of that. Had a great day. And ultimately, what it ended up being is that Matt's joined our team now, right? Because for us, it's always about how you behave with
At
other
a tournament
people.
more
And
than
we
usually
tend to see that. Yeah.
That's
That's kind of our vet process. We
Yeah,
need to
see
see you
how
at
to
a
get
big
on at a
event and
tournament.
see how you really are. Anyway, Matt's in the team. Welcome, Matt.
Yeah.
That for me was one of the biggest
highlight.
highlights.
Yeah,
of
for
the
me,
event,
big time,
right?
big time.
The other one was we have many female members in our team,
Which
right?
we're very proud of.
very, very proud of. We got a lot of boys. Yeah, the majority of boys. I'm not going to lie, because
This game is
it's majority
played by a
boys.
majority
but
of boys.
the girls that are interested, we've certainly adopted. I think we've got 4 of them, 5 of them in the team. Right?
Yes.
Jess is our newest player. You know her from the photos she took at System Open.
Amazing pictures.
So
that she
UK's
took.
official X-Wing photographer. She's a great photographer,
Amazing.
great girl, hard worker, all of that.
Yeah.
This was her first ever tournament, was Euros.
Was it her first tournament?
First ever tournament. She played like 6 games of X-Wing,
Yeah.
played Euros.
Yeah.
Right? This is testament to you guys as well. Made
Yeah.
her feel great. She had a great time. So much so, she's going to Paris with the Ed Holmes at the weekend to play in a System Open out there.
That's all down to the fact of everyone that she played.
Being
She had
awesome.
such good time
Being
that she thought, yeah,
awesome.
I can do this. You
Yeah.
know, she was anxious. She come to me and we talked about it. She was like, oh, I don't know, you know, like,
Si-
I'm a bit
si-
worried, am I going to make mistakes? I said, you don't worry.
Kev Wookie guarded her for
Yeah,
the first game.
exactly,
Just
yeah.
to give her a bit of like, she was like that really up. He don't get involved.
No,
Nothing
no.
like that.
Just
he just
stand.
stood with her
Yeah.
and made her feel like you're not on your own.
Yeah.
Right? And that's really
She
important.
was worried about, like, this will go for a lot of you watching this who've never been to a big tournament as well. You're worried about maybe playing against George and you nudge your ship. Oh, no, end of the world. What are you going to do? Don't worry about it, right?
It's
Don't
me.
worry about it.
If
We all
there's
do
anyone
it.
not to worry about, it'd be me.
We all do it, right? If you are hands off, physically shaking, I suggest, like, ask them to move it.
Yep.
Turn your dial over, say, as a free forward, do you mind doing it? It's
Yeah,
that
totally.
simple.
So, look, bringing new people into the community, amazing to see that going on at a competitive event that much, to make a new player feel welcome, not bullied, not like taken advantage of
Nope.
because she didn't know certain
No,
things
no,
well.
no.
I certainly watched her opponents, reminding her of things,
helping
explaining how
through the
things
game,
worked.
yeah.
You lot of like legends, man.
Yeah,
You lot of
everyone I
legends.
played was like that. They were just, everyone was just so excited to be
This is the
there.
point of your teams, right, guys? This is it. Do stuff like that. Be there for people. Don't let them feel alone, and we'll just grow it and grow it and grow it. That's the point. And these events will continue to just get better and better. Because
Well,
in my experience,
that's all they're
they
doing.
are they're like this tsunami of getting more awesome. And I know that 2.0 is going to be this even wow thing. It's going to be like incredible experiences.
14 waves all at once.
Oh my gosh. So they were 2 cool little things.
They're my favourite bit. Well, no, I've got another favourite bit.
Go on then.
Tim Marsden was probably my
Oh,
favourite
all right,
bit.
but I was going to say, let's move on to
Yeah.
second day.
Second day.
And more like what happened and
Yeah.
some of the games.
And who made what and where. Right.
So I played Hyperspace.
smashed it.
So, and the point of Hyperspace is if you win enough games, you get an invite to Coruscant. And I've said this to them, and I didn't say it to my opponents till I played my opponents generally, but I said pretty much that I'm not there to win. I don't mind losing any of my games.
Took the
today.
aces.
Yeah, I took my silly Imperial aces because I just wanted to fly about. I've got an invite to Coruscant. There's no point me robbing that opportunity
Taking
from
it from
anyone
someone else, yeah.
So ultimately, I did win some of my games. I'm not going to lie, but there were games which there was certainly one I just conceded 100-0 because I wanted the guy to have the win, and there was a couple of games I lost that were just a pleasure to lose.
Yeah,
right.
I lost
Pleasure
my
to
first two,
lose.
and then I
So-
actually dropped from it, but not because I was like, oh, I'm losing. I just wanted to go and watch
Yeah.
what was going on with the
But
team.
I had
Everyone was just in a good mood. It was just wicked. Like.
So much fun in that Hyperspace event. You guys are awesome. Like, I mean, really, like 5 brilliant opponents, 5 incredibly fun games. Thank you so much from me, anyway.
Yeah, without a doubt.
It was lovely to see people playing in that you know, they hadn't made the cut, but they weren't no grump or salt.
Oh,
It
no,
was
no,
just
no.
like,
It's totally.
let's play X-Men
Yeah,
and
everyone
have
was
fun.
buzzing. Yeah, yeah.
Amazing.
I didn't see any bad, like, you know, attitudes throughout the day in any of my opponents or anything like that. It was all love. It was all love.
So Ash dropped out a bit earlier and watched some
I
of
went
the
to
cut.
watch my man, yeah.
So
yeah,
you
yeah.
might as well pick up, because I only stopped.
So,
at that last round.
hyperspace-wise, we had making... Simeon went 4-1, right?
5-1. 4-1.
4-1. So he just missed out on his ticket to Coruscant, which was really unlucky. He was cool with it, you know.
FFG, if you're watching, how can you have an invitational event with the premier players in the world and not give the world champion an invite to Coruscant? Make it right.
Yeah, fix that.
Okay, fix that.
Yeah, we'll have that, please.
We'll have that, please, because when I come, I want to bring my boy.
Yeah.
And you can't have that without the world champion. What's I going with that?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Nonsense.
Sort it out.
Yeah. Ed Holmes.
Ed Holmes.
He's watching.
Is there?
In
He's
the
a
cut.
boss,
He's
that's
the
why.
boss.
Yeah.
Had a really good season, Ed. Done
Yeah.
really well. Flown
Really
his pants
well.
off.
He's
Good
a
on you,
very,
boy.
very skilled player. He's a very funny guy.
5-1 in hyperspace. He's got his invite to Coruscant, and he's coming with me at last. Now I've decided I'm definitely going, because Ed's going. Yeah, we're going to Coruscant. It's going to be
Damn right you are. I
amazing.
told you you're going there. You've got to go there. It's important.
I've got to pull some magical crap
Don't
out
get
of me, but
invited to the most important event, like the most prestigious. You know, this is invite
It's an
only.
invitational. There's
Yes.
never been anything like
you
it.
go.
Not like this.
No,
So
you go.
yeah, so we're going anyway. That was amazing. Well done, Ed. Well done. Well done to Alex.
Very,
Burt. You
yeah.
got your buy as well. Your
Exactly.
invite. See
yeah.
you in America, brother.
Wicked.
I hope you come, because I had a great time with you last time, and I'd love to do it again with you.
Top player.
And then on to the actual cut. So
Ooh, the
I
cut.
can't. We're not going to lie, right? We ain't got who made top 64 on a bit of paper. We ain't got who made top 32, we ain't done all that, right? Because
We didn't
just
math it.
haven't. We didn't
No,
math it,
no.
and you know it's not really our thing. We'll talk about a couple of people that we know were in it. So we've got Jack Mooney.
The Jack Mooner.
I think Jack Mooney, lovely guy, flying that bullshit list. I'm not going to lie, he's flying Ghost Fen. And you give it to a player like Jack, who's an amazing pilot.
He's gonna
and
dominate.
That's why he went to where he went with it.
Yep.
Very, very good player. We'll get onto that. We've got Tim Marsden from our team, running a snowflake list.
Yeah.
I mean,
Wrong po, wrong
pole
dash.
and wrong dash. Who's ever done anything with that
Yeah.
list? It's like it can't even get up to those high spots, can it?
No.
Right, anyway, we've got Ben Lee.
Yes.
One of the nicest guys in the UK community.
Without doubt.
Right.
One of the most skilled players for the past many, many years.
We got my Wookie, Kevin Bellamy. Wicked. He
Yeah.
made the cut.
Yeah.
And one of my best, like my man crush of European X-Wing, a Spanish player called David Garcia or David Diaz. I always forget, because I've got two friends with similar names, right?
Right.
You know who you are, and you know how much I love you. And my heart broke a little bit when on round one of the pre-cut, David was playing Kevin.
Yeah, when you're going to lose one. I'll tell you who else,
So
who else
whoever
made it
won
as
that
well.
game broke my heart, and whoever lost was going to break my heart. And ultimately, I'm always going to root a little bit for my Wook, because he's my Wookie. As much as I love you, David, and David, you beat him. You bad man. You bad. And I saw,
That
like,
was
I
Ghost
walked
Fan
over
as
to
well, wasn't it?
one poor blessed Kev. He rolled. He had a revenge shot. The only shot I saw, and I had to walk away from the table at that point. It looked like he had everything right. It was going okay, and he had this opportunity to sink a load of damage into the Ghost. And he went, revenge shot, 4 dice, 4 blanks, target lock, 4 blanks, and it was like,
Yeah. Give up.
and that happens to Kev so many times.
Yeah, it does.
Bless him. He's cursed with those.
But he was buzzing. He just
Oh,
wanted
no,
to
mate,
make day
he
two.
was buzzing. They had a great game. I told him, and they both knew these guys are like pillars of the communities where they come from, and they play the game the way it's meant to be played. Amazing.
I have to big up as well another guy that made it, Simran.
Simran Deep, top guy. This was a guy that thought he couldn't top level X-Wing. Rubbish. You're
Yeah,
one of the best
you are
players.
one of the best
and one
players,
of the
without
nicest
doubt.
guys.
Yeah, without
So-
doubt. I always chat with him. I really like the guy. If you're ever at a tournament and you see Simran, go and talk to him, because he is funny, intelligent, and a wicked X-Wing player.
Right, so kind of pushing on a little bit, because I've just noticed the clock, and I'm trying to keep us in some sort of reasonable time bracket. Pushing on, Tim got knocked out at top 8, right?
Top 8, yeah, made top 8.
He made
yeah.
top 8 and lost his game
Yep.
to the guy that went on to play in the final
Against
against Racklow.
Yep.
And Tim lost that because of a blank blank dice.
The only
single
game,
blank dice.
yeah, and the only game he
flew
lost,
so well.
the only game he lost in the Swiss
was to the same guy.
Same guy.
Right. So, Tim Marsden.
Oh, so proud.
You don't know him. This is a personal thing to Tim. Tim, you're my favourite son. You know that. You know I love you. You know if there's anyone I want to be pushed, I want to play you. I always knew you were one of the best players in the world, right? And I mean that, in the world. And you took, he's been a bit caught up with the meta, and he took my Snowflake Dash list and flew it like a bloody boss.
No.
So much respect to you. I'm so happy for you as well, because it's affirming for how much work you've put in over the past 3 years of this game. Well done, mate. Well done. You are our European champion as far as we're concerned this season.
Yeah.
Well done, brother. Congratulations to everyone who made day 2, top 64, top 32, 16, 8, 4,
You
all
played
the way down.
the best games against the hardest people in my eyes in the world. I mean that European Championship was insane.
Yeah.
Whatever day you played on, you played some of the best,
Players,
highest
yeah.
quality players, and you made it to day 2. You are amazing.
Jack, you went out top 4?
Yep.
Congratulations, Jack. You are a very, very good player. You don't get told it enough. You did it at Worlds the year you went. You did it at Euros. Respect, brother. Gutted for you that you got knocked out. And the final ended up being Benley and the Polish guy.
I can't remember his name.
You know who you are. I'm not even going to try and ruin your name. With
But
my
it was
bad.
the guy that.
Welter?
yes,
Welter,
yes,
something
yeah,
like
I think
that?
it is.
Walter,
Yeah,
something?
yeah.
Right, and so it was Racklow, RAC and Quick Draw versus Pal Paces, the same Pal Paces that Simeon played at Worlds in the final.
Identical.
And after a very tense game and a lot of toing and throwing, I wasn't there unfortunately, Ben took it.
Yeah.
Right, so Ben Lee, 186, well done mate. So much respect from all of us. So I know Ben Lee personally, for those of you that have not met him. Now that he's your European champion, please go up, introduce yourself, say hello, congratulate him. He is a lovely, 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 lovely guy, right? And he has been consistently one of the top players in the world for years, always just missing out on those big prizes. This was well overdue and well deserved.
And he's going to be a
Right,
good champ.
Yes, right. He is going to be a wicked champion for you. He is going to represent, well, you know, right, where Ben Lee goes, you ain't going to hear a bad story about Ben Lee.
Nope.
You ain't going to hear about Ben Lee being salty, and you ain't going to hear about Ben Lee being anything other than an awesome pilot and an awesome guy. And that's all we want. We all want a champion you can get behind. I'm so made up for you, mate. Like, just
Really,
so
well,
made up.
it-
All of
it-
your
it
posts
definitely-
you've put up
Yeah,
are just
spot on.
You're so eloquent and charming in the way you do the written word. And yeah, mate. So I was the outgoing champion, and to see the new champion being someone like you, Ben, is just so good. I'm so
We were very happy. We said this, didn't we? We
So
were very
happy.
happy that you've got it, and we think you're going to be a great champ.
Right. Everyone, when you see him, man, go and give him a big Rasta hug, love him up and tell him well done. He played like a boss every game he played. I know he played Simeon and it was one of the toughest game going.
And he was so nice to see him
He
as
had
well.
to beat the current world champion to get there and everything. Yeah, just that's a good example of what you should all be aiming towards in table manners and even skill level and how you conduct yourself. So congratulations to Ben Lee. He is
Indeed.
our 2018 European champion. He is the last 1.0 European champion. So congrats, mate. You're always going to hold that title.
Euros next time is...
Euros next time is in Poland. So all of you start prepping for Poland. We're all going Poland, right, UK? None of this like, oh, it's not in England, I'm not going. You are going. It's cheap to get to Poland. The food's cheap. The people are amazing. Polish guys, you know I love you. You always come and we have the best laughs together. The Polish are some of the best players in the world, right? It's going to be a hard Euros. And we're going to have access to more of the top players in Europe that couldn't quite afford to come to us. It's not expensive to get to Poland. Start now as your teams. Put a little kitty away. You know, if you meet up on a Tuesday night, chuck a couple of quid, £5 each in that tin. Soon you'll have enough money each of you saved for your £50, £60 return flight, maybe £60 in hotel. and you're not going to need more than 100 quid. So it's like £200. You have a nice weekend away with the boys and make a life memory and get to international X-Wing.
Awesome.
Right? I'm so excited about that. Congratulations, Poland, for getting it. Euros was a great success.
Yep.
You know, just outstanding. It was Alex's last Euros as OP manager. We're going to miss you, brother. We love you. Thank you for everything you've done. Thank you for creating Alec, who's going to take over. He's amazing as well. He's going to do a great job.
Yep.
Vince, Nick, all of the judges, Chris, all of you.
Sterling job.
We love you so much. You guys do such a good job and work so hard. All of them. There's Paul. There's so many. There's too long to list.
Yep.
I can't remember everyone's name all the time. Anyway.
But we shook their hands and told them well done, and that's what matters.
Yeah. So do that next time. Remember to say thank you to the judges and give them a high five or whatever or a hug.
They deserve it.
Because they really do a lot of work for us to make this thing happen. So I think that's Euros covered.
That's Euros.
And we're at 50 minutes.
And we're at 50 minutes. So we're going to jump in, right? First, before we tell them about what we're going in the future.
Let's do the Euros, please.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. So pin your luggles back. This is really, really important. When did Lewis play? Day 2 or day 1?
Day 2.
Day 1. No, it was day 1 with us. I'm telling you. Anyway, it was day 1 or day 2. Lewis Witham played, and his second round was a Spanish opponent. This is one of my friends. I'm not going to mention his name because I don't think that's the right thing to do. But just know this is a lovely, lovely guy, and he's come all the way from Spain to play at Euros. And at round 2, literally 2 minutes before they called kick-off, this guy picks his phones up with the worst possible message on the other end of the line was, your granddad's just died, you need to get back home. So he's literally packed his things up and had to go through a solo journey in God knows what state this poor guy must have been in, all the way back to Spain. And he's missed out on God knows what he's spent.
Yeah, all that.
There's 500 quid there,
yeah,
right, minimum,
yeah.
that he's just lost. He's had no Euros event, and this certainly really upset Lewis. And once Lewis come and told us all, we come up with a little bit of a plan of action, forefronted by Lewis. I'm not going to take the credit for this, that we should do something for this guy. So, Lewis went and spoke to the judges and got all of this player's prizes that he would have got for participation that we all got awarded to Lewis, and we've got those. We had a little collection of the few people we could speak to about it.
Yeah, the ones that we had an opportunity to talk about.
I'll tell you
while
what
we were
I'm
there.
going to do. Let me move this stuff.
Let me.
And we'll go to a top down.
Yeah.
Right. And I hope you're watching. You know who you are. Right. So this is a bit of a plea. This is some of the stuff we have collated.
We want
to send across. Right.
So
we have got focus token. In fact, look at these. Right. These are from Nationals. These are £100 set of tokens. Right. We've got acrylics from Matt Witham. Harpoon tokens. We've got target locks from the event. We've got Workshop Wookiee target locks.
We've got alt art coming.
I mean, look at the alt
You've got no idea. Wow. There is some amazing, and I'm talking a stack.
Full set of bounty hunters.
Full set of bounty hunters. We've got, there is so much stuff in here.
Right?
It's ridiculous.
You've got a proper Lego Boba Fett, a proper Lego Lowrick. Right, that have been donated.
This has all been donated, and what we want you to do is to send us more stuff to send.
Right, we're going to like kind of cap it at about 14 days.
Yeah.
So John's going to chuck up an address. Wow, it's so impressive.
He's got the skills, man. He's got the skills.
Send, if you guys have got a little promo card or a couple of bits of acrylic or something that you've got a double of, and maybe you got gifted and you think, I don't need that, or it is in your collection spare, that you could send to us, and we are going to put it in a care package to send over to this guy in Spain, just to show how actually strong the love and the care in this community is for each other.
Yeah, the UK community, the European community, the world community, any of you. If you're watching this from any country, just send us some stuff.
You know what?
We're
even if it turns up after the 2 weeks, we'll make sure it gets to
him. Yeah, that's right.
Thank you so much if you're going to help us out. If you've already helped us out, thank you so much.
Yeah.
So that's our little Euros plea.
Yeah.
If you missed that address, you can rewind.
You can do that on YouTube now.
You don't even have to go and look anywhere else for the
address. I want to do competition now.
Do it.
I want to do competition. So we've got another competition coming up. So you've got 2 weeks to get your answer in because we'll draw this next time. So while we were at Euros, everyone got...
Wait till you see this
What
prize.
did they get? Everyone got a Vader card, right? So this is my Vader card, 1.0 and 2.0, double-sided. But while I was there, I thought, I'm going to give this away on Rasta and Ash.
Take it out the sleeve.
And I'm
not
going to
sure
get
I
it
can see on the
signed.
sleeve.
So it's been signed by Mr. X-Wing, Alex Davis.
Yes.
So there it is, 2.0 Vader, signed by Mr. Alex Davey. You can win this.
That's one prize.
That's one of the prizes.
For one person.
So that's pretty sick.
So to match the magnificence of that prize, because that's quite a magnificent prize.
This one
Right, now this
is beyond epic.
This has been made for us for a gentleman called Matt Witham. I don't know.
Skills.
Right, now look, it's like 3 samurai swords.
Yep.
And I don't know if you can see, but they are the most beautiful set of range rulers.
They've got a matte finish to
Right,
them.
that have got this matte finish. That can we? Yeah, look. No, that's
Yeah,
fine.
we've got
fine.
it, we've got it.
That's got like the W of Warlords and Rasta and Ash behind it, and they will sit on your shelf beautifully. They're 2 prizes, huh? To be honest, I didn't want to give away the range ruler.
No, I didn't. But I have asked him to do me a set. So.
Did you ask him to do a set?
I'll have a look. I know the guy.
Right, but that's it. You ain't buying these.
No.
These are one-off exclusives.
Yep.
This is probably our best giveaway to date.
Oh, they're so
Right.
good. The matte finish that he's got on them is so good. And then Rasta and Ash in gold engraved. They're really sick.
They're really sick.
Yeah.
Next month, I got given like a big ass stack of promos from the German team. We're going to do some more stacks
bundles.
of promos for you guys that didn't get to go to Euros.
Question.
The question this...
Two separate prizes.
Two separate
so
prizes,
we'll pick
but
2
the
names.
same question.
Same question.
Right, 2 separate prizes, but the same question. The question is...
Who was Simeon's opponent at the World Championships in the semi-final?
And what were the 3 ships he was running in his list? We do not need his upgrades, although, you know, it'd be cool.
If you're clever
can
enough
work
and you
it
know
out.
it,
But
cool.
who was his opponent and what was he flying?
Comment
That
on
is the question.
this
If
video.
you haven't seen that video, where have you been? Right? Get on Twitch. It's still up there on FFG. If any of you technological people know how to like record that stuff and save it and send it to me, please do that because I don't know how.
We want that.
But that's our next competition.
Yeah, which is awesome.
So that's competition sorted. So now we're going to get on to a little bit of like what's coming up in Rasta and
The
Ash.
future.
The future. So I'll tell you about what we're going to try and do next episode. So next episode, we're thinking about bringing it to you from a different location. It's getting summer. We're going to take it outside, maybe have a barbecue going in the background, enjoy it, because you're meant to be having fun.
Yeah.
And so far, what we've been doing is we've been talking to you about events, and we've had all these events. But originally, we did like these, you know, this is how Dash works, this is how Carlo works. Some cool little like game demos of how to make a ship.
And
work.
it's quite hard to continue doing that with 1.0, with 2.0 on the horizon,
Right,
although there is a release coming.
Yeah, so we found that like, I don't really want to, there's nothing I want to talk to them about because it's not really that relevant anymore. However, we have got, like Ash has just said, Source Renegades and the TIE Reaper coming. So
And they're both going to shake things up massive.
and there's a lot of 2.0 stuff. So in Source Renegade, there's going to be medium base, right, for the U-Wings.
Cool.
So we might kind of break a few rules of 1.0, I'm not sure, but we're certainly going to, this is the plan, is that we're going to build a list, a Rebel list,
Yep.
using some of the ingredients out of that box.
We
And
shall
an
see Wedge with motors.
yeah, and an Imperial list with certainly a TIE Reaper and some stuff in that box. Krennic, this, that and the other, right? And we're going to play a game live.
Yeah.
And we're going to commentate while it play it. So it's going to be kind of Rasta and Ash plays X-Wing so that you guys can kind of go, oh, that was cool. Why did he do that? And we'll be talking it. And we're just, me and Ash, right, on a Tuesday night, the first game I play is Ash. It's just a written law. He's my favourite opponent. We have a great time together. We normally have 2 games. You're just going to get that. So we're going to play with these new lists. There's maybe going to be a bit of flavour of you going, oh, cool, how have you built that? Oh, that was awesome what you did with that. I'll try that. So you get to still enjoy your 1.0 for a bit. And it gives us something more
a reason to play with the new ships.
because we got no big, you know, there's no, all right, there's a system open, we'll spend 2 minutes letting you know who won that. But there's no real big events we're going to be going to that we're going to talk about until Nationals come in anyway. So that's something we're going to start doing regularly, right? We're going to start changing up how we do Rasta and Ash Still going to be talking, but there's also going to be times where we have a bit of banter, we play a game. Certainly, when 2.0 comes, there's going to be
loads of
right,
that.
lots and lots of it. And let me talk to you about.
It's important.
This is kind of important, right, and a bit weird and technical. So my internet presence is Rasta and Ash, right, and I've got a page on Facebook called Rasta and Ash Painting, and on that page there's a Patreon. Ed don't laugh, Lee don't laugh. And it's Rasta and Ash Painting Patreon, but that Patreon is actually something that was only ever been enabled by Weekend Warlords. So the man behind the camera is the man that has even made it possible for me to start my business, to have the income I have at the moment. And it's not a great income, but I get by and I'm very happy. Thank you, John. Does all this stuff for Rasta and Ash. And I really can't tell you how much time we put into these. So you watch us for an hour. This is our whole day.
Yeah.
When I film for Patreon, it will take 2 or 3 days out of my week every fortnight.
And John the same with editing.
And John then the same again with editing, putting the videos up, setting up websites. All of the stuff I can't do because I'm inept at that, John does. And this is all going towards just trying to keep the lights on at Weekend Warlords. So if any of you have any experience of running a small business like this, we run on very, very, very tight margins. So what all the subscribers to Rasta and Ash, to my personal Patreon, it's not really just for me. It's for us as a group, our family, and everyone that contributes work and effort into that. We need to try and recoup a little bit of what we're investing. So we've got kind of a small subscription at the moment, but we're going to broaden the content that comes into Rasta and Ash Painting. That is going to start to include, over the next 12 to 18 months, 6 to 18 months, we're straight away to 18 months, we are going to start bringing you a series of the best players in Europe playing one-on-one games where you're going to hear what they're talking, you're going to get them talking to you while they're playing, while they're making the decisions they're doing. The painting side of things is going to expand. I'm an artist. I don't just paint Star Wars spaceships. I've got a great fondness for building terrain. I've got a massive Legion project coming up where me and the excellent artist that is Kevin Bellamy, that none
Very
of you really
talented
realise,
artist.
I've got 3 or 4 designs for these beautiful scenic boards that we're going to build quite cleverly and quite intelligently, which you guys should be able to copy.
That I get to play on.
Right, that they get to play on, but stuff like that. Like my new foray into body painting, like stormtrooper characters or making 1/1 scale props.
Yeah.
We're going to start bringing you content on content on content. That's going to be balanced out with how we can get the Patreon to run. Because we really, between us, there's a hell of a lot of hours that go into these things. So please, what I'm trying to appeal for you guys is, go out there and look at the Patreon, right? It's got different sets of prices. So you might have thought, oh, it's just Rasta. It's not. We're going to start supporting a load of content for you guys, and you're helping to keep a small independent business with the lights on, right? We are going to do. You got.
There's going to be so much more content on there.
Yeah,
There's
and it's
going
not
to be loads of
just
stuff.
that, right? So my latest Patreon is coming up to the 6-month point, and for those of you that are subscribed, I'm going to be doing a giveaway, and this was the original plan, and we got a $2 Patreon, $5 Patreon, 10 and 20. The 10, 20, the 10 and 20 are limited to 10 Patreons.
Yes.
And the $5 is unlimited. But each one of those have a prize at the end of the 6 months, which is I'm giving away a large ship, a small ship, and a dial, all paid for by me, all painted by me. These are like, so for example, a large ship, you're looking at over a £200 commission. That's what you're going to get. So that's happening in the 6 months. But we've been talking, and we want to give you more to help encourage you guys to join up. So what we're going to do after this first 6-month break is all of you patrons that will have been with us for 6 months after that, you're going to get stuff. Whether you're $2 or you're $20, we're going to try and open those brackets up. So let me give you an example. And these are ideas. We're not 100% nailed stuff down yet. For example, a $20 patron who's been contributing for 6 months we're still going to have the ship draws, right? That's never going to change.
Get entered into
That's
the chance
part
to win a
of
draw.
My gift to you guys. But the $20 patrons, if you've done 6 months, you're going to get, for example, a bespoke cog or two template tray. Right now, and when I say bespoke, if there's 20 of you guys, there'll only ever be 20 of these templates. They'll change each 6 months, we'll change the designs, but they will be hand painted by me. So you won't just get a template tray, you'll have got my painting on it, right? And I can do some stuff with an airbrush, trust me, with my logos, they'll look sick. You should see my own tray. The $10 Patreons, we will look at like a set of movement templates.
Some range
with
rulers.
Rasta and Ash, with Rasta Mace
or-
painting.
yeah.
This is going to be unbuyable stuff. So any of you that like to have bespoke stuff that's collectible, this is where you're going to be getting it. The $5 patrons, again, tokens, promo cards. We've met a phenomenal artist at Comic-Con who we are going to be commissioning, who used to work for 2000 AD, to do some artwork that's owned by the team and by the store, which we're going to either put on maybe t-shirts or on some sort of paraphernalia.
He's
It's
going to
good
help
for you
us with
guys.
the upcoming Princess Leia tournaments that we
And-
have, that we do. And
Even for the $2 Patreons, there'll be promo cards, acrylics. We're not 100% sure yet, but something that says thank you to you guys for just helping to support what we're trying to do here. And I know most of the time it's us talking shit, but do you know what, right? It's what we really love. We're really, really passionate about this stuff, or I wouldn't be here because I could be at home earning money now.
we see, the thing is, right, so Rasta and Ash is still going to remain on YouTube.
Oh,
we're still going to keep doing what
you're
we're
still
doing.
going to have free
You're
content.
still getting the weekend, so don't forget to subscribe to us and get all this. You're still going to have everything. We're still going to have the Weekend Warlords tournaments, live streams going to our YouTube channel. So you must subscribe and hit that notification button. They're important. And share this so people subscribe, because that helps us no end, just getting the subscriptions
Yeah,
up.
please.
But the more content, that's what we're trying to get across now, is the more content, the other things that we're going to do a lot more, like these in-depth game tutorials, this terrain tutorials.
I mean, we're talking about...
They're all coming on the Patreon.
You see how we talk about the events? How cool would it be if we can get... Like, for example, we need the money to go and buy a decent camcorder. So instead of me prattling on for 40 minutes about how great Euros was, I'll take the camcorder with Ash and we'll do live
we'll just go and
shows
record
that
them
we
all.
record at the events. We'll go around and meet these famous faces. We'll have an interview with Justin Pure, with Nand, with Simeon, with the judges, right?
With Alex Davis.
Those of you that can't go will get to be there. You'll just get to have a whole different aspect of your hobby,
Yes.
right? So the world is kind of limitless if you guys kind of help us a little bit. And remember, $2 a month is nothing, guys. You can't buy a cup of coffee for £1.50. That's all it is a month. These are nothing payments, but they'll mean the world to the future of this store and everything we're doing based around that Patreon.
We want to create more content.
Yeah.
We want to give you more stuff, and the time aspect is the hard bit for us. So
we're certainly not looking to turn this into like, oh, we want to become millionaires out of a
No,
we just want to cover the work we're putting in, and we want to put more in.
Yeah, we want to
But
give you more stuff.
Whenever we put more, we have to take away either from our personal lives or our financial lives. And as you all know, we've all got to eat and sleep and pay the bills and all of that. So if you love this hobby and you enjoy these podcasts, vlogs, whatever, you enjoy this and you want to see more of this and more of the stuff we're talking about, Facebook, it's Rasta Mace Painting. That's what you need to look for. And on there, I'm right, aren't I, John?
There's a link to the Patreon.
to a Patreon page. Please go through that. John, over the next couple of weeks, will start chucking up that link on various groups, just in case you can't find it.
Yep, I share it on the X-Wing page quite a bit, so you'll find it on there. We'll probably put a link in this YouTube video, so you can click directly below.
Right, you can contact us through the normal channels,
which
Facebook.
are Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, telephone. Hello.
Telephone.
I got a telephone.
Hello, this is Ash.
Yeah, that's how I am.
Would you like a spaceship?
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Okay, bye.
And then it's usually followed by no.
Right. So, yeah, get out there, support it. Remember, it's like a big thing. It's not just about me. That Rasta Mace painting happened because of John being amazing. Otherwise, I'd still be sat in my shed with all those things and no one would know I could paint. So, it's only a little part of what that Patreon is. So please go out, please support us. I think that's enough of my rant. I might have bored them now.
It's very good.
It was all right?
Yeah, it was
Hope
on
you
the
don't
point.
mind for that,
I think
guys.
it was on the point of that's what we were doing. I'm sure that John might have a couple of questions that we could fit in quickly,
Yeah,
John?
no, look, we've done an hour and 10. We can do another 10 minutes. It's 20 minutes longer than normal. It's no big deal.
Okay, there was a slight question, or comment earlier on about the first round of Euros being 7 rounds.
Yes.
Yeah. Did you think that was too many?
No.
No, yeah, so if you can't hear John, he just asked us, was the first round, day 1, day 2, 7 rounds. Was it too much? No, it needed to be done.
So this is a big thing about like high level competitive X-Wing that a lot of people don't realise it's an endurance event.
It is endurance.
Yeah, all of the big tournaments I've ever done well in have been like about being able to take that much punishment.
Do you know what
that
is
much
too
standing
much?
up.
All in one day. A regional all in one day. So 6 rounds uncut is too much.
Yeah.
But 7 rounds, break, cool.
Yeah. It had to be 7 rounds because of the numbers, guys. It really had to be 7 rounds to really start sifting.
To
the
make
numbers
it fair, and
to
that's
make
what
it
it's all about.
So when you're at an event of that scale, you need to expect to play that extra round.
Of that magnitude.
Ooh,
Yeah.
don't. You get
Good.
really excited.
I know, that's
Use
good.
multiple syllables.
Magnitude. Someone said it last night, I heard him, I thought I'm having that.
Like facetious.
Facetious, not bad. Yep.
The Ed Holmes.
I know him.
Yeah, he's just asking what list do you think we might see this weekend?
I reckon I know someone that might be flying in Miranda. Ed.
What's the in France?
I actually think there's going to be a lot of Imperial Aces because the French do love an Imperial Ace.
I think we'll see 100-point aces because that's what we're seeing everywhere.
We will definitely be seeing at least one Firestorm special because I'm a good friend of the French national champion, the
And that's
current
what he
national
flies.
champion, and that's what he flies. And he brought it to Euros and he brought it to Worlds, and I had the pleasure of smashing his face in with it because I hate bombs and missiles and things. So, but top bloke. The French guys are awesome. Yeah, met loads of them, played loads of them. Wicked guys. Really nice to play on the table.
Here at Warlords, I don't know what we'll see.
I think, if you're likely to ever find some fun jank lists, it'll be at Saturday at Warlords.
Yeah, I've
You'll
put
see
out a
some
plea
more
for some
Sunday.
jank and asked people to bring some fun, so we'll see.
I know that the world champion isn't running his world champion list. He'll be bringing his completely and utterly resigned to the fact that 1.0 is over and he wants to have as much fun with the remaining time of 1.0 as possible. There you go, right, guys.
That's how you do
Lesson
it.
to learn.
That kind of runs into this next one. I guess this is a fairly new player. What unusual list do you recommend playing to get a flavour of 1.0 before 2.0?
A fun list to fly.
My Poe is a fun ship to fly.
Yeah,
And he's not the meta Poe.
I always kill him.
So I have Poe with BB-8 intensity, prime thrusters, auto thrusters, and Black One title. And then maybe shake it up a bit, and instead of having it with like dash, maybe pop a Falcon back in.
Yeah, get Ray on.
Run a Fat Han or
Fat
run
Hand's good.
Chewie
Run
with him.
Chewie Rage, a Lebo Mangler Cannon Determination. The combination of cards is fun. That is fun.
Do you know what's quite cool, especially with Soars Renegades coming up? You can have like multiple X-Wing lists.
Yep.
There's nothing wrong with taking like 4 T-70s with Flight Assist Astromechs. Just and play the game at its core at that point where you've just got hardly any upgrades. You've just got some great ships. The Astromechs add loads to the list. Stuff like that, which you wouldn't consider doing.
Do you know what? There's like Nenum's hilarious in a T70.
Oh,
Great
with Snapshot.
fun. Yeah,
It's
it's
hilarious. I
wicked.
agree
Like,
with you completely.
totally wicked. Like, there's
There was a
some
guy,
really cool ones.
he was at Worlds, I've been listening to a podcast, and he took 5 Z95s with not feedback arrays, with Dead Man Switch.
Dead Man switches.
And then one of the Kimagilas with harpoon missiles and the droid that lets him shoot his own ships. And he tries to set up
Bombs
this
away.
massive kill yourself explosion thing. Stuff like that. Try stuff like that out.
Yeah. There's all sorts of really funky stuff that if you look deep into... put Chewie Rage on, it's really fun.
Yeah, raging. So that's Chewbacca in a Millennium Falcon with Rage as an EPT, inspiring recruit. Right, you can have whatever else you want.
Yeah, you can either go Finn or Kanan.
Oh, whichever way you want to go, but it generally means that he's clearing both of those stress every turn. And it's just funny, and he's got the re-rolls and he's got the focus.
It's really good.
And you just go,
You get
every
to shout
time you
rage
shoot
every time.
until you shoot.
In fact, I put Chopper on as the
noises.
second.
You didn't have no points though, did you?
Yeah, I didn't have no points, but to put Chopper on means that you can just continually rage and end up with loads of focus and kill yourself while raging. It's very good.
Yeah, very good.
I don't know if this is a question we really want to cover. It's from Ed Holmes again. What about people dropping from Euros and allowed to come back?
Oh yeah.
We're not going to go into that. No. Right, we're not going to go into that on the stream. It's all sorted. It happened. What's happened happens. Let's not get into it. We don't know the ins and outs of everything.
No, we
moving on swiftly.
Yeah, we can't comment. We didn't run it.
I've become QVC.
Yeah,
and you're crime watch now. Put your cap on backwards.
We'll just put it down a bit.
That's how gangsters do it.
That's how they do. That's how they roll.
So are we done with questions?
Pretty much, yeah.
Right, so guys, 2 weeks. Rasta plays Ash. The fight of the century. Maybe not the fight of the century.
Basically,
the fight of that day.
You're just going to watch George smash me on
No, you're not going to watch me smash me because you're probably going to be rebels, right? You ain't going to let me. Yeah. So I'll have to fly imps.
Yep. And I'm going to get T65s.
Oh, you're such an arsehole that you get to be rebels. I'm sorry.
But yeah.
Sorry, that wasn't a bad.
We got Saw Gerrera looks hilarious. You're going to get Krennic.
Dude, I'm going to get Krennic. You're going to get U-wings.
I'm going to get U-wings. Yeah.
What's that about?
Yeah. So it's really cool. We're going to see what it's in. We're going to open the box. We'll show you the box, and then we're going to play a game.
So remember, comment for the competition. Join us in a fortnight. We're going to play a wicked game and have some more laughs, and we'll let you know how Warlords went and who won the System Open in France, last one of the year. Check out Rasta and Ash Painting. Check out that Patreon. Sign up. Make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel. That all helps.
Ring the bell on
the more subscriptions is going to really help us to take it to the next place. Check us out on all the usual places. We've said all
Facebook, Instagram, all of those things. And if you need to pre-order 2.0, come to Weekend Warlords. Check out our shop.weekendwarlords website, which you can link through the Facebook page. 10% off on 2.0 at the minute.
Yeah, come pre-order your stuff, guys.
Get your pre-orders in.
Keep the lights on.
Yeah, just get the pre-orders in.
We do have a few 1.0 stuff left, which get it while you can, guys, because those expansion packs are going to come in, and then suddenly you're not going to have the ships to put the base plates on.
Yep.
So we've got some stuff in the shop.
And when they become 2.0, they're going to cost more money.
And please, at any time, any of you in the local vicinity, and you get the chance to pop into Weekend Warlords and visit us, come and do it. Tuesday nights is official X-Wing night.
It's buzzing.
Everyone's welcome. You'll have a great time. Check out our tournaments every month. And if you're into any other games, just come and say hello. Even if you're just passing by, you'll always get a warm welcome at Weekend Warlords. Because I do believe the motto is all the games, all the time. And we've got so many now. Hashtag Barefoot Matter. Hashtag Levo Matter. Hashtag One Love Matter. Hashtag Give Good Game. Get Good Game. Genuinely, from the bottom of our hearts, we've missed you. We love you.
Sorry, too fake, you know.
Old man, amnesia, you know. Get out there, share the word, share the love, have fun playing X-Wing, and we'll see you in a fortnight.
A fortnight?
Yeah, one love.